There was 20 students that were invited to participate today, part of Success Looks Like Me. And they were from the Buffalo Public Schools, the Buffalo Urban League, the Bell Center, the Boys and Girls Club. The first thing they did is that they were welcomed when they came upstairs to the 8th floor, to the executive suite. They were welcomed by members of the Cultures of Giving Legacy Initiative and Mr. O'Neil-White himself. After that, they went into the boardroom of where all the board of directors sit for their meetings. And I believe they were kind of shocked to see they had place cards with their names. And they sat there in the seats. And Mr. O'Neil-White talked to them about leadership and about his road to success and about the company, BlueCross BlueShield.
I believe that leaders are made. You can learn how to do it, you can read about it, you can study it, you can watch other leaders. That's how you get it. You know, God has given us many, many gifts, but you know, we have to make ourselves who we are. And I would say this to you personally too: create a vision for who and what you want to be and what you want to do, and keep that in front of you all the time. Let that guide you when you're making decisions about your life.
What I liked best was looking at how serious they were. And the questions were very good questions.
Did you ever thought your corporation would get this big?
This is where I spend most of my time.
After Mr. O'Neil finished his presentation, he invited the kids to his office, which I believe probably was the highlights of their visit, because their faces, looking at the view and how large the office was, I think that probably was the first time they'd ever been in a president CEO office. After the students left Ms. O'Neil-White, one of the HR representative of the company took them to the training room and introduced them to all of the career opportunities in an insurance company.
How many of you really excel at writing, research, that kind of thing?
The goal of Success Looks Like Me is to be able to expose students to the ability to dream and perceive the possibilities. And how do you dream and perceive the possibilities? You have to have access. Someone has to open a door and introduce you to people, places, and experiences where you can be able to dream to say, I want to become a CEO one day, or in the insurance company, a accountant, and so on.
It opened my eyes to new opportunity. It opened my eyes to new leadership skills. It made me think that I shouldn't hold myself back on anything. No one should, actually.
Our youth and the next generation is so important. They're there to take my position someday, and anything I can do to help them, just like people have helped me, is something that we all collectively should do. And if we inspired these children and these young students today to be able to know that there's a world of possibilities out there, then we've been very successful.
There's opportunity. There are many, many opportunities. When I talk about healthcare, I'm talking about hundreds of different kinds of jobs. There's healthcare, health information technology, if you're interested in technology. You could be a caregiver, you could be an administrator, you could run a hospital. Lots of opportunities.
The bottom line is that you have to be able to have access to opportunities so you can be able to perceive it and dream it, which ultimately gives you options. And options are powerful. This opportunity is tangible. The kids can experience it firsthand, they can touch it, they can see it, they're part of the process, which makes it come alive more. I'm hopeful that their takeaway was that, you know what, I want to have an office like this one day. I want to lead something one day, and I'm willing to work hard to do it.